Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. We got some things to talk about on this Sunday night. My way home. So listen. Like I told y'all, I got a red pill job. I think this job is as red pill as they come, though. What I do. And it's a whole lot going on. I done told y'all about some stuff. But it's a whole lot going on. And I want to discuss it. So, what we want to talk about on tonight is standards when it comes to women and how you view yourself as a man in general. So, these people ain't did nothing to me, so I'm not going to name them this particular time. But one of the things that was brought up was certain people that are well known throughout history, well known for sports, well known for politics, civil rights, different things were mentioned. And y'all heard me say this before. You never view no man as better than you. That's why some people do dumb stuff, because they deep down inside, they don't believe that they measure up to other men. So this is why some dudes try to sell drugs and they don't have to, try to rob people and don't have to, because deep down inside, they don't have no self-confidence. Self-confidence ain't what you buy. It ain't no buff glasses or Cartiers like these dudes try to say. He's right. A lot of things to get you in the door with superficial women real easily. I tell y'all that myself, as far as the way you dress, what you have in terms of. But here's the thing. Why would you spend, like I told somebody, why would I spend $2,000 on some glasses and I'm not like rich? Like, yeah, if I came up with a large chunk of money, then yeah, maybe. They some nice, Cartiers are some nice glasses to me. They look nice. So do the buffs. Like, I know about both of them. But one of the reasons do you see these Indians, all these people coming over here with all these opening business after business, do you see them just spending all of their money to try to look like you got money? No. So he tried to say that these people are better men than me. And here's my argument. Some of the guys that he named had to do rituals to get where they were. So no, they're not better than me. If you can think that all you want. I can't control your thoughts. But the reality is, nobody's higher than the Most High. And if you sell your soul or you try to turn your back on him and what he will want for your life, just to get a good taste of fame and fortune, you're not better than me, man. I don't care how much money you got. And again, I can't control their thoughts. You know, if they think they better than me, they think they better than me. But the reality is the reality. If I die right now, I'd have made my peace with God. I go to the best place. Hands down. So, I want to talk about standards. Now, these guys are simps. The majority of guys in the world are simps. So they don't understand the red pill mindset. They just look at outward appearance. And like I was telling these guys, these women don't have to like me, because they'll never have a man that lives out his manhood like I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe in lying. And like I told him, something not happened. Like I told him, a lot of them don't deserve, they'll never have a man like me. They gonna get dudes that's on drugs, got them doing drugs, just all type of negativity. I gotta let this truck go. So this is why you gotta have your standard. And don't let nobody change your standard. Keep your standard high. These chicks, man, they not all gonna like you. They not. And that's the point I was making to them. I said, no matter what you do, it's gonna be women who ain't choosing you. But who cares? Who cares? These chicks are crying. They crying. I need a man, I need a man. Half of them crying, half of them lying. Crying and lying all over YouTube. Then they get on these jobs and people be showing them attention and they be thinking they all that. Listen, ain't no high body count women all that. Some of them cute, some of them look nice, but look, the point I'm making, going back to what I said originally, if you gotta degrade yourself, how dare you think that you better than me? Wait, what's this? Wait, what is that? How dare you think you better than me, or I don't deserve you, or any of these things? Man, these chicks be hoes. The majority of them, they not even my type, and I'm not their type, and I'm fine with it. But a lot of these guys, they get locked up. Like, you'll be amazed how many drug cases. Milwaukee is small, but it's still a whole bunch of drug cases. These dudes trying to sell drugs, to buy things, to impress some women that ain't about nothing anyways. These women be running good men off, and that's, in case y'all wonder, a lot of y'all that don't know your father, don't think your mother is always innocent. I venture to tell you that most of these mothers ain't. If your father was a good dude, carried himself a certain kind of way, remember, these women don't like them type. He boring. So they get to trying to run him, and he don't go for it. He end up leaving. So she try to dangle you, the kid, in front of his face, and someone be like, you know what? I ain't even finna deal with you at all. It be a lot of their faults that your father. It ain't. Y'all be thinking y'all fathers don't want nothing to do with y'all. Sometimes it might be the case. Maybe it's some no good dudes out there. But I believe a lot of time that be y'all mothers. They run these dudes off, man. Like, let's say a dude like me, right? I'm no nonsense. I'm not going with no woman. I'm not gonna say, well, I got kids, I'm gonna put up with this. No, if you and with my situation, she already knew what I wasn't going for and still did some of those things, said some of those things. I'm like, it remind me of like these criminals. You tell them the rules. Well, you can't do this, don't do this. And they still want to take a chance to see if you gonna punish them. That's how a lot of these women is. If your wife or your girlfriend know, you done already told her, I'm not going X amount of time without sex. I ain't never been without sex. I'm not going without sex. And they still try to make you, let's say they still try to make you go without sex. Then what's gonna happen? You're gonna, 9 times out of 10, you gonna be like, I'm not going for that. I'm done with you. And I ain't even planning on going to the store, but now I have to. Done with you. Because she knew that you wasn't going to go for it, but she thought that you was going to be sympathetic. And like any woman that ever deal with me know that I'm not dealing with that cheating stuff. You not that important. If you cheat on me, if I give you the time of day and you cheat on me as a result, I'm dumping you. I don't care if I got kids with you. Emotional affair, if I give you a chance and you follow that up with more disrespect, you're done. You're done. This is why we tell y'all not to get married, because if you get married, it ain't no just she's done. You gonna have to go to court to get rid of her. And what's crazy about these women, this is why a lot of time they gotta make me take them serious, because they literally do things, say things that will make even the average guy just not want to do nothing, not deal with them no more. Period. So you gotta have your standard up. You know, don't lower your bar. Ain't no loneliness. If you lonely, you not being a man. You got to figure it out. Figure it out. Me personally, that's going to have to be a unicorn beyond all unicorn for me to even be under the same roof as a woman again. If you see it, you know she is something special. If you see it or you hear me talking about, you know that's something special. But even if it is, it can be, what's done can be undone. What's done can be undone. Simple as that. So you keep your standard up. These women think because they got nice booties. First of all, again, it goes back to something I just said. What one man calls and considers a nice booty, another man might say she fat. Another man might say this. Another man might say that. But you keep your standard, because your standard is your standard. You don't change your standard. Man, me personally, a woman that's a hoe or ever been a hoe, now if she changed her life, I wouldn't get with her, but I would respect that. You know, because what if she want to return to that lifestyle on me? That's why I wouldn't get with her. But if she, any woman that's promiscuous right now, I could care less what she think of me, what she think of how I look, how much money I got. You look, just like I ain't your type, you ain't my type. I like the faithful freak. I don't like the promiscuous freak. I like a faithful freak that is gonna do that stuff on me, and then that's gonna be the end of it for her until we meet again in the sack or on the counter or wherever it go down. All that little sharing, all this little weird stuff, man. Having other people in there, nah, man, listen. Nah, that's not how I do things. It's not what I believe in. Now, I do believe in polygyny. And 2 unicorns can share me, but I'm not sharing them. You say, oh, that's not fair. Sure it is. It's biblical. You must not believe in God. Okay, your prerogative. But you gotta keep your standard up. You don't want to lower your standard. Like me, I don't feel the need to go into details. But some of this stuff I see and hear, like I told somebody, like y'all on simp stuff. Y'all think like, see, y'all simps. Simps. You try to impress these women, that's simp behavior. Do it for yourself. What you do in terms of your appearance, in terms of your status, in terms of whatever, if you're doing it for others, you simp. You're doing it for yourself, fine. Gotta get some gas to go over here. Fine. But when you do that, when you start doing that stuff for others, man, I mean, come on, man. You do this stuff for yourself, man. You don't do this stuff for others. But some of these guys, like I say, that's a form of tricking too. Like if you can't get women without deception, without lying, without trying to appear to be a certain thing, a lot of these dudes will buy stuff to impress women that even people who have the status won't even buy. Y'all hear about the African soccer player that had the cracked iPhone and they criticized him, so he kind of put them in their place? I was just reading about that earlier. But yeah, as far as just, keep your standard up. What I like is what I like. What you like is what you like. If I choose to change my standard, then I'm going to choose to change my standard. Ain't nobody going to change my standard for me. And ain't nobody going to tell me what I can't get or can't have. Like that's for, in terms of women, another man can't tell me what woman I can't get. That's for them to decide. It ain't for you to decide. And that's another form of simping too, in case y'all want. When guys think every woman like you, simping. We're going to talk a little bit more about simping tomorrow. You think you can tell other dudes what women they can't get, simping? How would you know? They choose who they choose. And who cares who they choose? But they choose who they choose. It's just a fact, man. Don't get upset at the facts. Learn from the facts. Don't get upset at them.